Technically, we're recording right now, guys.
Oh, really?
Oh, shoot.
No pressure.
We're on. Ready to rock.
Live.
Sweet. We're at the Clam World headquarters. This is the annual Clam Pro Day event. 2025. We have pros from all over the ice belt. I think even Canada today.
Yeah, it's probably.
Possibly.
Yep.
But I have the coolest pros starting us off.
Oh,
right?
shucks. Thanks, man.
Yeah, Jason Mitchell and Dave Gentz, right? No, sorry. Jared and Matt, hailing from Duluth, Superior area. That's where you guys hang out and guide.
Yep.
So this is always a fun event for myself because I probably like seeing everybody as much as I do anything else going on.
Yeah.
And I know both of you are in the same boat.
Yep.
So it's always fun to get to hang out, talk to people. But I've been kind of tasked with asking some questions.
Yeah. Q&As are fun, man.
Yeah, they won't be too complicated.
Okay.
Not you don't have to read off the number pi more than 10 decibels.
Okay.
But there's so many products out there, right? You guys have been on the pro staff at Clam.
I was
over 10 years.
I was in the Medina building.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time for me.
So you've seen a ton of products come through the pipeline. You've used all of them.
Yep.
What are some? What category can you not live without? So if somebody said, "Hey, Jared, hey Matt, we're going to drop all Clam categories from your arsenal, but you can keep one."
I don't know
which one. Which one is?
That's
what is your go-to favorite category in the lineup?
I'll start, Matt. That's a tough question, of course, but for me, it would be the suit, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's where it started. That's where I cut my teeth with the ice fishing, buying something that was portable that I could put on my back and my shoulders. That was kind of a ice fishing tent on my body walking around. So it's an ice suit. That's what it is. Yep.
Your ice armor suit.
That would be the number one thing for me, would be an ice armor suit.
And which one are you wearing right now?
Well,
clearly nothing. You're not wearing one right now. But
yeah. It's still the worm season right now. You know, I've had them all, but you know, the blue suit, just the old conventional, old fashioned blue suit.
Yeah.
It's light on its toes, and you know, nowadays I don't even really wear the bibs that much anymore because I don't like the shoulder straps over my shoulders. But it's still the blue suit. I mean, it's the old version. I have one from 8 years ago, or even older than that, maybe. So yeah. Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
Matt, you're on the spot.
Well, I think mine would have to be a one-man.
Yeah.
Flip over.
Sure.
Flip over.
So you can be totally mobile.
Yep.
Yeah.
Flip it over if you want to just have the wind on your back, or lay it all the way down, or just sit on it.
Yeah.
We call it the turtle shell, right? You just go half turtle shell.
And then you run and gun with it.
Yep.
A lot of definitions to that half turtle shell.
Yep.
But no, it's the one man. I think it's great. I mean, Dave Gentz is here.
Yep.
Obviously, the gentleman the whole world knows in the world of ice fishing who developed the very first flip over fish house.
Yep.
And I like the one person fish house because I use it to pull my gear a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I always look at it. You can bring a sled. Anyone can go buy a sled at the store, right? But now I have a convenience sled that packs down nice. And to your point, if I need a windbreak or to get out of the elements or sight fish for big bluegills,
Absolutely.
that one person fish house is pretty awesome. Now we got some new products come out today. You got to see them for the first time.
Yep. We got to be secretive.
Not being secretive. Yeah. Not talking about the double secret stuff.
Okay.
But the stuff that is now out to the public that we saw.
Sure.
What's your favorite new item for this season? What's going to be on your hot list here right away? And you may already have ordered it. I don't even know.
Go ahead, Matt.
Can I say anything about the new one?
Not the new
not
one.
the new
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
Probably. But
No. Well,
I'll start. You know, I'm a lifelong tip up guy. I really am.
Oh, yeah.
And the new Tower Power, or whatever we're calling the thing with the light, and I love the fact that Lucas was saying, I'm a night fisherman, right?
Yeah.
And tip ups at night can be a valuable asset. And I used to have to buy the little for bill lights that would kind of blink and whatnot. But now this thing will light up so much that when you're up there getting a fish on the ice, you don't have to have your headlamp on, right? It sounds like it's super bright and it's going to be noticeable from a long ways away and stuff like that. But I know the price point is a little robust, but with what you're getting, I think is going to be a super, super good investment. And so I see myself having 3 of those right off the bat. So that's probably my favorite thing coming out.
I'd agree. The Watchtower. I mean, I got to play with it a little bit, and the components on it are top notch.
Yes,
so
right. You get what you pay
I totally
for.
get it. You're paying a little more than $100.
Yep.
Totally understand. It does everything it's supposed to do, but you're not getting skimped on the parts and pieces. A lot of tip ups, at least from my perspective, fail because the components of the tip up take away all the marketing initiatives behind any tip up ever invented.
Yep.
It's little parts and pieces that fail, and it renders the tip up useless. So
Yep.
the Watchtower, they went above and beyond on all the different parts that make the actual tip up work
Yep.
to be durable and withstand the conditions we want for
Well,
ice
and
fishing.
then the thermal value, how it covers the hole, right? You used to have thermal covers with your beaver dams or whatnot. So going back to that, but the chemical makeup of that hole cover with that system is going to be super valuable.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah.
I was just telling Jared about the old backpack style we have.
Oh, yeah.
The old backpack.
Yeah.
You can put your Vexlar in there, your Markham, whatever you have.
Yeah.
Well, he pulled out that new backpack, and it's a little smaller, a little
slim.
more convenient. I don't mind carrying a bucket with the Vexlar in there.
Yeah.
You know, I like it more slim. Plus, it's got two rod. Plus, it's got two rod holders on the sides, whatever, and it's just smaller and more compact and lighter.
Well, the new Greg Wallner, right? He's got a super innovative mind, and the way he's going to utilize a lot of the ice fishing accessories products into the summertime stuff. Speaking of that backpack, what a great thing to bring to the football field or something with water bottles in it. So
I'm excited for that backpack.
I picked the backpack too. Drew and I did a podcast last month and talked about some new stuff, and we both kind of gravitated towards that backpack. It's just kind of a neat. We move.
Sure.
We run around a lot,
Mobile.
right?
Yep.
I mean, I always joke I'm more fit during the ice fishing season than I am any time else. And most, let's call it Midwesterns.
Yep.
What we'll call
Northern Midwesterns.
ice belters.
Sure.
They're usually the opposite. Come ice fishing season, we put on some pounds. Ice fishing season, no. Everybody in this building sheds it because we're running and gunning.
The first ice season, you're going to be out of shape, right?
Oh yeah, those first couple trips,
Puffing.
Jared thinks he's back in the SU playing football.
You know what?
Nope, it's just preseason ice.
Every football team should have ice fishermen because it does get you into shape. So coaches, listen up. Get your team out there ice fishing.
Yes, yes.
Just make them pull the sled.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yep.
Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Grab somebody else. Give me another victim to talk to out there. I see Tony Freund staring in here.
Okay.
Stay safe on the ice and watch the ice thickness, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, MJ.
guys.
We'll grab somebody else.
We appreciate you.
Yep.
You guys are awesome. So, it's always fun to get our first victims in and out. And Jared and Matt are awesome. They do a ton of fishing. They both guide. They're all over the place. Known these guys for a while. All right. We got, I think if we put both of these guys together, we got 1.5 brains. So I'm not going to let you guys fully decide who's who.
Do we both have 3/4?
Yeah. Well, you guys can make the decision. But Caleb and Tony,
I can live with 3/4.
these guys are hilarious. This should be fun.
I've been living with 3/4 for my whole life. So.
Oh, yeah. It's easy. It's easy. Good to see the boot off.
Thanks.
I mean, that's brutal. The Achilles injury. Everyone knows Caleb from social media. No good. Now, are you quicker in the boat now, or
I'm getting there. I'm still wearing the boot in the boat just because when you hook a big fish, you're running around the boat, it gets chaotic, and you don't want to hurt yourself. But flat surfaces, I'm walking without it, and it feels pretty good. So, and I'm going to be good to go for ice, I think. So.
Yeah. No, that's Achilles, right?
Yep. Achilles tendon snapped it.
That's like the worst.
It's one of the worst for recovery times, but I feel like I'm ahead of schedule. So.
You're walking around like you're still hobbling, but the fact that you're walking around after, what'd you say, 10
weeks? Yeah.
Tony, you hobble all the time.
Well, yeah.
So, like, what are you talking?
I got 2 bad knees. What do you expect?
No. So, Caleb guides out in Wisconsin. You've caught, what haven't you caught this summer? You get to chase everything.
I'm a multi-species guy. I don't guide, to clarify. I'm just doing YouTube.
Yeah.
But I
in my heart, you're a guide.
Yeah, I could be.
He's guiding YouTube.
Yeah.
I do show people how to catch fish on YouTube. So in a way.
What's your channel again? Let everybody know so they can follow.
Hooked Up Wisconsin.
Yep.
Hooked up WI on YouTube.
Okay.
And I've been chasing a little bit of everything. I always chase multi-species. I'm a trout guy. I'm a panfish guy. I'm a catfish guy. We've been catching sturgeon the last week, king salmon, you name it pretty much. I'm chasing it. So, and it's the same through the ice. If I can catch 6 or 7 species in a day, that's like a good day for me. That's what I like to do. I like to target different species and multiple species and mix it up.
What's you get one species the rest of your life? What is it?
Lake trout.
Lake trout.
Yeah.
It's a good choice.
Through the ice,
they're
it's lake
so
trout.
tasty.
There is nothing that is as aggressive as a lake trout
Yeah.
through the ice. They're cold water fish. It's like the perfect fish for ice fishing. I wish they were more accessible to more people.
Sure.
because you would become addicted to ice fishing on a level you never could have imagined if you could fish lake trout every day.
Would you equate that similar to maybe an open water muskie angler that gets into it and finds that initial rush? And because the guys and gals that are super addicted to muskie fishing, like you can't break them from that,
Right?
but they experience something, right?
Yeah, it's a rush.
Yeah,
To see how a lake trout chases a bait down under the ice is a rush. Like there's no other fish that moves that fast, that hits that hard, and they fight hard. They get big, and they're delicious too. If you're catching eaters, they're very good to eat. So that would have to be my number one if I had to pick. But variety is more important to me than one species. So.
And Tony, yours would be 10-inch bluegills.
Absolutely. Hands down. It's like you know me.
Yeah. Tony chases a lot of panfish, helps with like every single event Clam ever puts on or any event that any ice fishing company you're at everything.
Oh, yeah.
So
if I got nothing going on a Saturday or Sunday, it's like, all right, let's see what's going on the lake.
Let's do it. So you got a chance to see some cool products today. You've used a ton of products over the years throughout Clam. I asked the same question to the same individuals earlier. So, and I think it'd be cool to get another perspective, and maybe I'll change for Kyle. I'm going to make Kyle's questions really tough. What category inside the Clam bag of tricks, if you can only pick one to use, they're cutting everything else out. What's your favorite category of products underneath the Clam umbrella?
Spooler Elite Reel.
So reels, rods and reels.
Rods and reels.
Yeah. Is that because you are our line winding specialist at all the sports shows, Tony?
Well, no, because of the fact that I've spooled every other brand of reel out there, so it's fine. But no, the Spooler Elite reel is my absolute, for panfish, it's my absolute favorite reel. In fact,
I agree.
I don't think I even have an actual spinning reel set up for panfish. I think they're all Spooler Elites. Simplicity, it works, and that 2-to-1 ratio, especially when you got to come, you're fighting them up, is really nice. Now, maybe there's some cons to it a little bit. Is that handle seems to dance a little, but you get used to it after a while. That you anticipate that, that it's gonna move I think it's about 1/16 of a turn is how it feels. You just anticipate, it's gonna do that. So
you don't need another panfish reel.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You can do it with that reel.
I just figured you spooled so many of them that there's a different level of intimacy with that reel, and you just fell in love with it. So that's not true?
No, because I had like 30 of them before I even started spooling them.
So backstory, so you're probably listening going, what the heck? All the events and shows we do for Clam, we have line winders where we spool up reels for customers. That's like Tony's main job. Tony's faster, better at everybody else. And if anyone has spent any time with Tony Freund, he will talk to you the entire time. He does a good job at it. So
I got to entertain the people.
Yes. What about you, Caleb?
Well, since I am the inventor of the Predator tip-up, I would have to say tip-ups and accessories would probably be my can't live without category, just because that particular product is so versatile. Like, I use it every single time I ice fish, no matter what, whether I'm fishing trout and salmon, panfish, mixed bag, walleyes, pike, bass. It catches everything, and then all the other accessories, that whole category. There's just so many things that Clam has done to accessorize the ice industry that both work and they just become essentials after a while. Like you don't know what you would do without them.
Yeah.
The whole Clam lock system is just, I use it every single time I ice fish. I'm clipping stuff here, clipping stuff there, moving it from my machine to my shelter. I've got places to put rods and keep them off the ice. And just that category to me is the coolest, I think.
Yeah. I like it. And I've heard a little bit of rumor, now from factual information about some changes in Minnesota.
It sounds like actually today we got an email from the DNR, and we're still kind of in disbelief whether it's verified or not, but it sure looks like it, that automatic hook setting devices will be legal this whole season as of today. Basically the September 3rd, I think, was the date. So now the Predator tip-up will be even more versatile everywhere, including Minnesota. and you'll be able to target those panfish, those trout and salmon, those light biting walleyes with a device that's going to set the hook for you and on a super light bite. And you'll be able to target fish with set lines much more efficiently that way.
And I mean, people have argued that for years, right? Not our intent with this conversation, but I'm definitely in favor of it because I think, I mean, as a fishing guide, I mean, I can tell you when you go to a flag, a lot of times that hook is way down that fish's throat.
We were just talking about that.
I'm just being honest, more often than not, and they've choked it. And I don't even care if you see the flag go up. You know, you have to get there. You have to figure it out. You have to do this. I mean, I look at it this way. Like if I'm fishing in the boat and I get a fish to bite my lure, I don't flick the bail open and let them run with it for a while. I whack them, as do both of you, right? Like dunk, dunk.
Yeah,
like I'm not like, oh, bite, flick the bail, let them run with it for the next 35, 40 seconds.
No.
Conceptually, that's exactly what you have done with the Predator tip-up. Now you can go out there and target crappies, bluegills, panfish, perch, lake trout, walleyes, pike, everything. I'm excited. Channel cats.
Oh, they're deadly on catfish.
I never catch many cats on a standard tip-up.
Nope.
They're too dang smart.
Yep. They
On
feel
this,
the tension.
we're
They
going to
drop
get
it.
them.
You do.
So,
you will.
I'm
I've used them for
excited for
cats through the ice, and I've never missed one.
Yeah.
They get that bait in their mouth and they're toast.
It's game on. So.
I'm getting 2 more of these Predator setups this year.
Yeah.
So 4 of them will be out there when me and the kids are out, and it's going to be fantastic.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Well, guys, thank you so much. Grab our next victim. I think Mr. Kyle Lynn's way in there. Appreciate everything you guys do. I'm sure we'll see a lot of you guys in coming months in this winter. And I know I get Tony all the time.
Yeah,
I'll have to come fish with you a little bit, kid.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks, guys.
Kyle might make a hole.
Maybe.
Who's in next? I don't know. We got it's a 2-seater. Let's go. Get in here. Oh boy, this should be relatively boring.
Why?
Yeah, we got Amy and Kyle rolling in. I embarrassed Freund for a little while. Tony.
It's not
Yeah,
hard to
and
do.
Dot Caleb. We had Jared Houston and Matt Stewart already in here hanging out and chatting. So always fun. We were talking about Pro Day. This is where we're at. And my favorite thing about this is this kind of stuff, is getting to see everybody and chatting, hanging out and BSing and poking a little fun at each other. So here's what we're going to do. So this I'm going to do this one more time. I said I would change it up, but I want to hear you guys' answer. Clam Outdoors has been making products for a long time. Both of you have used them for a long, long time, right? You have to cancel all categories of clam out of your lineup but one. What category of clam products do you keep and why? I know you use them all, so I know it's intended to be kind of difficult. So what is your category? Fish houses, clothing, tackle, accessories.
Tackle. I would say tackle.
Whoa, that's quick.
Tackle.
Why?
I've got my 2.
Yeah.
We all have our favorite.
Pinhead?
Big old pinhead.
Yeah.
I love my pinhead and my drop kick.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Fair enough. So Amy would keep tackle.
I'm going to have to keep the ice armor.
Yeah. I'm the same.
I can get tackle anywhere. Tackles,
You can't get a
yeah.
pinhead.
tackle's tackle, but I need to be warm
Yeah.
and spend a lot of days out on the ice.
Yeah.
Got to be warm for it.
Yeah. And what's your favorite suit, Kyle?
The Ascent.
Ascent? Yeah.
Hands down the Ascent.
Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. And you wear the all brown one.
Yep.
Yeah. Pick you out from a crowd on the ice. So that's pretty cool. So, it was funny. We had, let's see, Jared said ice armor. You know, he likes the clothing. Matt said a one-person fish house. He's like, I like to sit down there and hunker down, get my gear out there. So we had a variety of. Caleb Wisted, shocker, accessories. He invented the Predator tip-up.
That makes
Tony
sense.
Freund, and I gave him a hard time, Spooler Elite Reel.
Of course.
And I think he won't admit it, but I think he's spooled so many of those darn things that there's a level of intimacy now
Oh, there is.
that he loves that Spooler Elite. So kind of cool. You saw some new stuff today.
Yeah.
We're not talking new down the road in this conversation, but new that the public can now go out and buy. What caught your eye the most? Like, what new product are you like, darn, I got to get one of those?
I'm looking at that slim backpack.
That backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah. Run and gun?
Run and gun. I
Yep.
mean, constantly just put all your stuff in it and be able to walk 150 yards and not have to keep going back and forth to get your tackle or another rod.
Yeah. I like that.
Absolutely. Lightweight. It's perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm looking at the new magnetic jig trays. You know, those long runs, spoons taking a beating, bouncing around, paint chipping off, hooks getting dulled up and bent. Those magnetic jig trays are going to do some real good.
HD tackle box that they're
I
called?
believe so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're all still learning all the definitions too. So I think Jared called what did he call the tip up? The light watchtower, something. It was something. It was, so we're having fun today. We're all learning just like everybody else. So, so Kyle guides Mille Lacs Metro, chases fish all over. Amy, you fish tournaments all around the country now. You're always a celebrity in some way, shape, or form. This coming winter, we're going to have awesome ice. We're going to have a really good season. What personal goals have you given for yourself? Like, let's be a little selfish. So I know you're both doing a ton of stuff with kids, things like that. Great. No disrespect, push that to the side. What are some of your personal goals? Like, do you have a specific species and size you want to catch? Do you have something you want to try different? Like, what are some personal goals for this upcoming ice season?
I already know what hers is going to be. I'll let her
is
go
that?
first.
Go ahead.
Yeah, your crappie.
Well, yes, I got my 15-inch crappie
Yep.
last year, so I would really like to go out for my 16. I want to kind of push it for the 17. There's a couple lakes at that, but honestly, I want to get out and just try and go for some bigger fish,
Yeah.
bigger perch, bigger walleye. Just get something through that ice. Just find other lakes. Actually, go further north and just staying within our local metro.
Yeah.
Like we have talked about. There's a ton of fish in the metro, but there's some beautiful fish up north too. So I'd like to go and I've never really fished those lakes up there. So just down here. So
You're going to be spoiled.
oh, I can't wait.
It's good.
I'm going to probably take some heat for this because nobody likes pike fishing, but I love pike fishing. It's my favorite fish to chase, and it's better than walleye fishing.
Yeah.
Even
Pike tastes good too.
Even though the majority of my clients want walleye in the
Yeah.
wintertime, when I have a free day, I go set tip-ups, and I just pike fish, and I love it. And I want to do more of that this winter because I don't get to do it often enough. Usually it's my kids and I going out with some friends on a local lake and just setting a slew of tip-ups up and just having fun, pushing each other over, chasing flags. Couldn't care less if the fish are 25 inches or 45 inches. I just love that.
Yeah.
Making memories.
I agree.
I never get to do it enough.
It's funny because you mentioned pike. We did a photo shoot on the ice. Well, let's call it a Clam Pro Day on the ice a couple years ago in Rush.
Yeah.
And Kyle grabbed a few anglers. Said, anyone want to try to catch a pike? And I'll take a group with me. And you went off over the edge of the reef and you caught a giant pike.
Yeah. And then had to hold it
Yeah.
underwater.
And
My
then,
arm got
and
all
then,
cold.
And then you became like instantly famous in like half of our ads and half of our pictures with a nice pike.
Yeah.
In the brown ascent suit.
In the brown ascent suit. Yep.
So I would agree. Pike fishing, it's underrated. And I always look at it this way. Like yesterday I was on the water guiding and the pike were biting good. Call it what it is. And we weren't catching 40 inchers, to your point. A lot of them were 18 to 26 inch fish, but they were biting well.
Oh, that'll keep anybody busy, though.
They were pull and drag.
Yep.
And people are laughing. Grown men, not let alone a 5-year-old kid, that'll laugh at anything they catch, but 40-year-old dudes catching pike, having a blast. Like, I think sometimes we look past pike and we sometimes get complacent because we get to fish on some pretty cool bodies of water and some cool bites. That how much fun it can be just flat out go fishing.
Yep.
Sometimes
So-
it's not the quality, it's the quantity, just
Yeah.
to get those people out there that don't fish like we do normally,
Yeah.
just to get them out and just reel one in, feel that drag once.
Yeah. Do you clean pike, either of you?
Oh, yeah.
You like to?
Oh, yeah. I don't mind cleaning them.
This is not a chance.
You clean enough of them, you get good at it. It just takes
Yeah.
time and practice, and
Yeah.
you have to be willing to suffer through butchering a dozen of them because
Yep.
the first dozen are going to look really bad.
Yeah.
You're going to miss a lot of meat. You're going to have a lot of bones still in there. It's going to be a struggle, but once
Yep.
you do get it, it's really easy.
Yeah. So it's very doable.
Oh, yeah.
I get a lot of anglers that say, I don't want to keep it. I don't know how to clean it. It's too tough. I mean, there's some really good stuff on YouTube. Caleb, who was just sitting there, did a great video on how to clean a pike. Caleb Wisted.
Oh, he did?
His YouTube page has got, I think the pike video's got an exorbitant amount of views, and he walks you through exactly how to clean a pike. So don't be deterred by a pike. If you get a nice pike and you want to try for dinner, do it, right?
Yeah, and the meat is a lot firmer than any walleye or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's a good fillet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll have to try that. I'll have to look that up.
One piece of send-off information for anyone listening. What's your one little tidbit of gem? It doesn't need to be ice fish. It can be anything you want. It can be the password to your bank account, whatever you want to do.
just go have fun.
Yeah.
It's not about who gets the biggest or who gets the most, or do you have that pick for social media, or, all that. I mean, that's all great and we all do it, but at the end of the day, just go have fun. And if chasing pike on tip-ups is your jam, go do it.
Yeah.
If bluegills and crappies are your jam, go do it. And who cares if you don't get the mega for the day? Just go have fun, enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
They say it's
Amen.
not fun anymore if you're not enjoying it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would just say get someone else out there. Get someone that's never really ice fished out there. That's never I've never walked on water before. Get them out there. Have them try it out. Try something
To
new.
most of our pros, Amy, you're always walking on water.
I am always walking on water. That's all I do. I float on it.
That's called ice armor.
Which is true.
Thank you so much, both of you.
Thanks.
Always a pleasure. Have a great ice fishing season. I know we're going to see each other 50 more times before the ice hits, but
yeah.
always good to see you either way.
Good to see you, Matt.
Thanks,
You
Matt.
got it. Send in another set of victims. I see Dave Gens sitting there. But always a pleasure to see Amy and Kyle having fun, goofing off. We got who's coming in? I have I have 3 seats. Oh yeah, this one's live right here. Don't hide yourself. I can turn that on by just going like this. So now that one's live as well. This should be very, very boring. I'm kidding. We got Dave. So if you're watching, you can see who we got. If you're listening, I'm going to tell you who we have. We have Dave Gens, Don Cox, Craig Euler. That's too much awesomeness in one room, by the way, I must say. So there's a before we jump into a little ice fishing talk, there's a little bit of side competition going on who's going to catch more smallmouth in your boat, Dave.
Well,
So Craig already put a whooping on him.
yeah, so Don's got to get one bigger than 20 tomorrow.
So the over under is
Or more
81,
than-
81 smallmouth.
Yeah. Game
Don
on.
took the over tomorrow.
Yeah.
Craig?
Well, I just heard that Dave said he didn't take me to all the good spots yet either, so he's saving some of them for Dawn. So,
Yeah.
so I might have got screwed on this deal. I'm not sure yet. We'll see.
I'm bringing my wife. That's why Dave lets us in the other spot.
Well, if I'm going to be honest, I've been in the boat with Dave a few times on the river. He doesn't even touch the tip of the iceberg and how many spots he has. So if he brought you to not all the good spots, he's still not going to bring him to all the good spots. So quick story before we jump in. I remember vividly, maybe this happened to one of you. I'm in the boat with Dave. Dave pulls up to this one rock. He knows them all. And he goes, hey, just throw right there behind that rock. I'm like, okay. I pitch next to the rock. He said, Matt, I told you behind the rock. Okay, reel up. I throw behind the rock. I catch a big smallmouth. And I reel it in, and Dave goes, there's always one hanging out by this rock. I just shook my head, and I said, Dave, you literally know every rock and fish in this river.
We were going to a spot yesterday, and Tyler, Ray, and Thane were in the back of the boat, and I was sitting next to Dave up front, and he says, hurry up, get something ready, because as soon as we get there, you're going to catch a fish. And I was in the water for 3 seconds and got hooked up, I think. So
Yeah.
With the big motor running.
yeah, with the big motor running the entire time. Beached up against the water, motor run. just
The
holding us in place.
Mississippi River is amazing. And what amazes me the most is where I fish, you don't want to, you want to make casts, right? You want to get onto the structure. And I still do that every time I've been in the boat with Dave. And every single time Dave fishes over the side of the boat and kicks my butt. You think, what do they call that, insanity, where you don't learn from your mistakes?
Well, I've got their address.
Every time Dave's just hanging over the side of the boat and he outfishes everybody else trying to cast, thinking they know what they're doing. But so we're at Clam Pro Day. All three of you have been a part of this brand for a long time. I'd like to think that obviously without Dave, Clam doesn't exist. But with all three of you, the thing and the stamp you put on this brand is invaluable. So much of the industry revolves around the people, right? Let's be honest. And I'm not even going to begin to quantify the amount of experience we have here in fishing, in talking to customers, in driving sales, right? It's incredible. I mean, Dave, you have traveled the ice belt for most of your adult life and made ice fishing who you are.
And it's been fun. And what I think all of us done is we've taught the sport of ice fishing. It's not all you got to do to go out there, and so many people get disappointed because they go out there and they don't catch anything, and it's really not that difficult. It's two simple things, but you got to follow them.
Yes. I mean, I remember when I first came to Clam as an employee, we did a lot of shows. I mean, we were at a show every weekend. Dave, you were at all of them. And I remember vividly we went to one in Vermont, the Yankee Classic. And Dave brought his Bearcat out there, tricked in the nines. And I remember vividly, here we are, Minnesotans, Dave and I. You guys are in the middle of nowhere.
And like it.
Here we're in we know what a Vexlar is. We know what an auger is. We know all that stuff. But you get out there, you were teaching them. And I remember this one gentleman walks up to Dave on his Bearcat and he goes, "Man, that's a bass boat on ice. Honey, get over here." And Dave's like, "Oh, it kind of is." You had all the gadgets and stuff on there. So, one of my biggest brags of the Clam Pro staff is always leading by example on the forefront of everything going on. And I have seen pictures of Don when I was a kid, seen pictures of Dave when I was a kid, that I'm like, that's who I want to be, right? Like the old Trap Attack magazine, right?
That was awesome. Yeah,
it was cool. I mean, like,
I still have them.
I know. And now here you're going to go and outfish Craig tomorrow with Dave. And Craig, I mean, you have been around doing this forever. Iceaholics Anonymous. It's a real addiction. And that's kind of, you brought that to the forefront, man. You're a diehard ice angler, man, like from day one.
Yeah,
I mean,
not only am I the founder, I am also a member.
So many new awesome products. I'm not going to ask the question I asked before because I think I know the answer for a bunch of you. The question I asked to some of them was, if you had to cancel out every category in Clam but one, which one would you keep? I think I'm pretty certain I know which one he'd keep. So we're going to ask some different questions. We have all kinds of new products coming out this year. We've had so many new products coming out forever. Which category from new products would you want to run with? Like, so are you heavily involved now in accessories? Where do you think the future is going to be in a product line? Do you think you're going to see the ice industry evolve more in fish houses, in clothing, in tackle, in rods, in accessories? Where do you see like the future really gravitating towards? I mean, so much has been done, right? I mean, we've done it all at Clam. Like, where do you think what category you think the industry as a whole is going to say, let's really put some effort into that?
I think that there's going to be a lot of innovation into the shelter side of the things.
Sure.
I just see that we've kind of stagnated where we're at, so it'll be interesting to see what comes forward.
Yeah.
And for me, Don and I were more in warmer climates, so the shelter, there's always innovation being made, but the clothing.
Yeah.
Just because our climates are a little bit warmer, we don't necessarily have to sit in a shelter, but we still have to be warm. And if we can have warm clothes to keep us out of the shack, then that'll be good enough for me.
Makes sense.
Winter camping. We've kind of already done it with the ice castle, and now some of the new Clam products will allow people that can't afford an ice castle to actually go out and winter camp anywhere they want on the lake.
Yeah. So one of the items I picked up this year, I picked up the X1200. If you're not familiar with the X1200, it is massive.
Oh, wow.
Twice the size of the room we're sitting in. It's basically two X600s put together. And I picked it up because I want to do some larger guy trips. But I also want to get my kids want to start doing exactly what Dave said. We want to camp on the ice. We want to hang out. And there was a guy and his two daughters last year at the North Metro Ice Show in Ramsey that had it all tricked out. He won the Trick Your Fish House contest. And that kind of put I think a little bit of vision in a lot of people's heads. Right now, you always take your current fish house and you have to figure out how to split it up so you can sleep and fish and all this. Well, with that X1200, you sleep in one side, you fish in the other. I mean, it's cool. I think, Dave, you're onto something for sure. The ice camping side of things is not going to slow down, for sure. I think you're right, too, Craig. The clothing has to continue to evolve, for sure, and absolutely the fish houses. I mean, I'm excited for what the future holds. I think the ice fishing industry is kind of taking a big step back into the realm of things. We took kind of a hit for a couple of years. We're starting to jump right back into it. And if all, almanacs are correct, I mean, we're going to have a cold winter, right?
I hope so. I put up a lot of hay this year.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to have a cold. When are you going to be on ice, Dave?
Oh, Thanksgiving weekend. You know, it's the end of November. It's just how far north do you want to drive?
Yeah. When's the last year you haven't been on the ice Thanksgiving weekend?
I don't remember. I'm getting too old. You know, Thanksgiving Day was kind of a thing. It was Thanksgiving morning. I went ice fishing while the ladies prepared dinner. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I must say I was on pretty sketchy ice. Back then I wasn't smart enough to wear a life jacket neither.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I remember tying a rope around my waist on Coon Lake.
yeah, on the channel.
Yep, we ate turkey, and my dad and I bolted, and I had a rope around my waist and a life jacket. And I just said, whoever's on the other side of that rope better know what they're doing, because I didn't fall in, but it was darn close. When are you guys going to get on the ice? Don, Craig, when are you guys thinking you're going to be out? Because you're usually one of the first, Craig, ice anglers sometimes in our country on the ice.
Yeah, mid-October.
Mid-October.
Yeah, maybe, but last couple of years it was end of October. But
So today is September
17th. Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, October 12th is the earliest I've been on.
October 12th. That's 4 weeks from right now.
But that's, you know,
Elevation.
uphill. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
He gets.
I'll be in the boat still. But
You know,
and you're
and-
catching trout,
Yep.
chasing trout. Yeah.
Typically high elevation, smaller. It seems like the creek-fed ponds, but they're smaller. But that colder water coming in through the creeks tend to freeze those up quite a bit faster than everything else around them. And
Yep.
smaller trout, but it's still ice fishing.
It's ice fishing.
And you'll know when it happens because we'll share the heck out of it. I mean, the world will see when you're on the ice. Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like anyone that ice fishes gets goosebumps and then they see Craig's post because it's like we all have this sixth sense. Things are happening. No, Oilers on ice.
Watch the weather.
Let's go.
Here it
Yeah,
comes.
let's go. It's
Here it comes.
you and Scott Olson and everyone out there chasing down fish. Tyler and that's awesome. Don, what are you thinking in Nebraska?
Actually, we usually average the first 2 weeks of December, sometime in there, around the 10th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You've had better ice some years in the last few years than we've had here in the Twin Cities.
Yeah, it got cold and stayed cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't get the snow and precipitation we got. So
No.
I'm hopeful for a really good ice season. It's going to be a lot of fun chasing after a bunch of fish. All right. One send-off message from each of you. It can either be something for the fans or it can be maybe a personal goal or something you guys want to do this year on the ice. What is it? Craig, you want to start us off?
No, I'm looking at Don.
Don?
I got to think about this a little bit more.
Yeah.
I want a 2-pound bluegill through the ice.
2-pound bluegill.
Out of Nebraska, yeah.
Yes.
That's my goal. I've been chasing that goal for 30 years.
Yeah.
This is a year.
Dave held one and caught one.
Yeah.
I never caught one
Mark
yet.
Strand.
But I've held it,
Yeah.
yeah. And I've witnessed another one, but I had not personally caught one. But, you know, it's Nebraska where there's lots of food and basically, shallow lakes. That's why they get on the ice early because the lake's only 10 feet deep. And that's it. Some of the good ones are shallow.
Exactly.
You feel good about it this winter?
Yeah, we've got a legitimate shot.
We will be everyone listening. We got to follow along. So I'm I just looked Don Cox in the eyes, and he looked at me like it's gonna happen.
Game on.
I hope, dude. I hope so much. Seriously, I hope so.
I guess something I would like to
Yeah.
talk to the people about is taking winter vacations and going ice fishing. Don and I talked about it before we came in, and what's nice about winter vacations, you don't have to get reservations because they're looking for people. You want to go to an area and check it out, go in the wintertime.
I thought you were going to say no mosquitoes.
Yeah, well, that's it. No gnats. Yeah.
Dave, you're spot on. Some of my favorite memories, vacation memories with my kids weren't in the summer. It was ice team universities. It was events like that where, guess what? Yeah, you can't go outside and water ski or whatever. I wouldn't anyway because I'd get hurt. A lot of the pools are still open at some of these resorts indoor.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to do. And if you do it right, you're going to catch some really good fish. I mean, let's be honest. There's opportunities.
Dad's got to play with the kids because he can't golf.
Yeah. Yeah. And all of our definition of playing with the kids is grab the auger. My kids are old enough now, for sure. Go cut me some holes. Tell me which ones I should fish.
and I'll be there.
And I'll be there. Now we're looking at you, Craig.
Well,
you're not getting off this.
No. I honestly think I fishing the sandhills of Nebraska with Don is some of the most incredible stuff. And it's been a few years since I've been down there with you. And every time I've gone and fished with him, it's been
It's been terrible.
Mediocre at best. Yeah, we'll just go with that. But no, I was telling Don I need to come down and fish with you again because it is just it's remarkable down there. And what's funny about those is it could be this lake this year, that lake, and we're not used to that in the Black Hills. Our lakes just stay fairly consistent year after year after year, and it's just funny how they change.
Yeah.
But they're always.
That's why it's good because nobody. It doesn't get fished out before somebody figures it out.
Yeah.
I have 4 boys, so I have an advantage. We can go cut on a few more lakes than a lot of people.
And they can flex some muscle if the wrong crowd comes in.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, who can take on the Cox family? Can anyone? Is it even possible? Like you guys have a reputation down there, don't you?
The boys speak for themselves. That's all I'll say.
Well, what was it called when you go down the river in the cattle tub?
Tanking, yeah.
All right, Google that, everybody. There's your homework if you're listening. Go look at tanking down in Nebraska. It's quite entertaining.
For sure.
Guys, thank you so much. Seriously, invaluable to everything we've done around here, not just at Clam, but ice fishing in general. One of my goals this year, honestly, is to be able to spend more time fishing with everybody. So I haven't been able to do as much the last few years. I'm going to try to make it a point this year to be at more stuff. And hopefully the Sandhills, don't know about that, but it'll be in sometime in the near future.
Make it happen.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Yep.
Thank
Get
Thanks,
another
Matt.
victim. Thank you. Yep. Awesome. Well, the 3 of you are going to be tough to top. I'm just saying. So whoever's coming in next, good luck. It's probably Tuthill. I think I see Travis. Oh, Danny Vu.
I gotta go Andrew. I don't want to follow Dave.
I can take. We can take 3. Yeah, we can take 3. Yeah, we only got about probably 15, 20 minutes left, and we got to shut her down. So let's get. We can get 3 going at once. So what's up, guys?
What's going on, Matt?
Yeah, this is a rowdy crew right here.
Oh my God.
This is like what are they, Motley Crew? Is that what they call it? So we got Ray, Danny, we got Travis, we got all different styles of fishing.
Yeah.
I would say on here,
Yes.
all of which kick my butt. Danny, what do you catch any small fish?
I do. You have to.
You're lying.
I don't
You're
believe that.
lying.
I don't
No
believe
way.
that.
No
you
way.
have to catch small fish to catch bigger fish.
If I was a big walleye, a big bass, smallmouth, largemouth, and I seen Danny come rolling in with that red boat, I'm just gonna quiver. It's over. I mean, I'm just gonna. It's just bow down. Sorry. No, it's been fun watching. All 3 of you have done phenomenal job on social media. Ray's got Bass Tech. Danny's Tuthill Outdoors, right?
Tut Outdoors, yeah.
Tut Outdoors. Danny, everyone knows Danny, DJ Danny Vu, 5 Claws. We got a lot of fun. Knocked Outdoors. So all 3 of these gentlemen you should be following on social media. A lot of cool stuff going on. You're teaching, you're catching, and cool part about this, each of you come from different awesome walks of life where you're bringing people to the sport. Consistently bringing people to the sport. I mean, military dude, you've been fishing every walk of life, working in the Hmong Asian community, the Mexican Latino community. And I'm telling you right now, like, without tooting your guys' horns, what you have done has brought people to fishing. Seriously.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I'm it's been awesome to get to know each of you a little bit. Hopefully we get to know each other more. But I think one of the many strengths of a lot of our pros here is it's not all about, look at me, I can catch a fish.
Right.
Look at me, it's a big one.
Yeah.
You catch a lot of them. It's our team is so powerful because of what they do to connect with everybody out there that either wants to do it better, do it for the first time, or do it more. Right? So like that's kudos to what you're doing. So we're going to talk a little product. This is going to be kind of fun because I'm kind of interested to hear. I've asked a bunch of different questions. All right. I'd like to ask, we're going to go back to a series of questions we asked earlier, and I think that's kind of unique. Clam, the most diverse ice fishing company out there, right? We have all the different product offerings you can think of. Some would say too much. I would say sometimes not enough. So
Right. True.
you can keep one category from Clam in your arsenal. One. It can be shelters, clothing. What is your favorite category underneath the Clam brand, and why? And is there a specific item that comes to mind? You're like, this is why.
Yeah, I'll go right off the bat.
Go ahead.
Because it'll be this is what brought me into Clam is 100%. It was the suits.
Yeah.
The ice armor suits. Like just getting into fishing. Like
just getting anything with ice armor, like the gloves, anything like that, you're like, oh, these are nice. And then you started building off that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, but once you started got that full suit, it's like, I can fish in anything.
Yep.
Any temperature, wind, whatever. You're wearing a portable.
Yeah.
That's what you're wearing.
Ice armor. Yeah.
100%. That's what it was for me.
And you're in the Ascent suit.
Yeah.
All brown Ascent suit.
Yep.
So, yeah, Cadillac. That makes sense to me. Who's going next? Danny? Ray?
Yeah, I would echo what Travis just said. I love the Delta suit. I love the feel of the fleece. And it's an unbelievable product. Travis was saying, like, if you don't have a hub, well, you have a hub kind of on you.
Yeah.
Because you won't get cold.
Yeah.
You know, maybe your nose, maybe your chin a little bit, but
yeah, you got a nice beard going.
I don't get that cold. I don't get that cold. Travis and I will be fine. Yeah. But yeah, those suits are incredible, and the safety behind it. When you talk to like folks with families, parents with little kids, they're like, "Oh wait, this has a sort of membrane and has this and that. It keeps you afloat." Yeah, it's like your own personal lifeguard,
and that makes sense. And I mean, you're born and raised in Mexico.
Born and raised in the United States, but my parents
are from Mexico.
Yes.
But you're taking anglers out that just the pure thought of being on the ice probably scares some of them. So warmth and being comfortable is vital.
Yes.
I mean, that is probably the game breaker for some of these anglers that go ice fishing, right?
100%.
If they're cold, they're not going to do it.
Correct.
I don't care what rod you have or what forward-facing sonar you have. If you're cold, you're like, I'm not doing this.
Absolutely.
Correct.
I think I agree with the two brothers because when I first started ice fishing, it was tennis shoe, 3 pairs of socks, a Wolverine. It was sweatpants with a jean over and 3 different sweaters.
Yep.
Barely got any gloves sometimes. And run into your car, go back in there, run to your car, back in there, heat it up. So as I grow and found out that how technology of clothing that we're wearing, safety is always first. And that's what Clam has brought to an industry that's so much that people are starting to realize, and how we're teaching and making people that, oh, it's so cold, but we telling you not having the right gears.
Yeah.
So now we're here to teach them to wear it, and they're like, it's not just for ice fishing.
Yeah.
It could be more just walking, enjoying the winter.
Yeah.
It could be shoveling snow,
Yeah.
snowmobile.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, more than beyond, it's just that we teach and grow from that. Like I say, we can get more rods and stuff, but it's just how comfortable can we be here in the Midwest when it's cold? Yeah. And that's what I see. You know, my grandpa, and I see more elders like grandpas, grandma are out there now, right? And you don't see that every day. Like, it's usually just us young generation, Matt John's age, and now we be seeing great grandpa, even Grandpa Mao, right? Sorry, Mao, I said it for you, but overall, you know, we get older, get sensitive skin now, right?
Yeah.
So, but when we have the clothing perfectly set us to go out there to enjoy what we love, we're going to be spending more time out there.
You bring up a really good point that, you know, and I'll admit I'm guilty of it too. Just marketing and pushing like ice armor to ice anglers. Mm-hmm. I mean, you nailed it. Like, I have a friend actually that owns an ice armor suit that never ice fishes, but he snowmobiles, and he loves how it feels, how it fits, how it looks. Sure,
right.
And he also has that peace of mind. He runs some sketchy trails, sometimes on water, and he's like, this entire suit floats. So there's a peace of mind. Shoveling the driveway, doing a number of different things, not just ice fishing, but fishing.
Right.
Danny, I see you on. You're going to be wearing your ice armor suit in October, chasing fish in the boat.
Yep.
So a versatile piece of equipment. I think you guys all nailed it. I want to give each of you a chance to spend a minute kind of talking about what you guys are up to this upcoming winter, because we already teased. We just had Rancher Don. We got Craig here from South Dakota. All signs point towards we're going to have a good ice season. Oh yeah, it's going to be cold. Sure. We're going to have this. We're going to get after it. So, Ray, what do you have cooking this ice season? What are you really excited for this coming ice winter?
Yeah, thank you for the question. I was just sharing with Travis that 2025 early in the year we ran our 10,000 Ice Angler project, where the aim and the goal was to take 10,000 kids ice fishing from underserved communities, and we work with a lot of schools. We got to about 4,000. A little over 4,000 kids.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks, man. It was a challenge. We learned a lot, and we're going to run that back. And we've figured out some better ways to do things, streamlining things that are just better practices.
Sure.
So currently we're just fundraising and we're getting better infrastructure built so we can take 4,000 plus. I don't know if we'll hit 10. That's the goal, but if not,
that'd be awesome.
We'll fail trying.
So, you mentioned fundraising.
Mm-hmm.
Explain a little bit to our listeners, maybe how they can get involved with that.
Yeah, there's a couple of different things. We have our website, and I also work with my buddy Carl Erickson.
Carl's awesome.
Yeah, he's a founder actually. I'm the co-founder, and he has a website, urbaniceanglers.org.
Okay.
People can go on there and just want to donate. That'd be awesome.
Sweet.
Also, my website, it'll be basstechoutdoors.org as well. And people can donate there.
Okay.
Yeah, on those. And we have on Saturday, October 11th, we have a fundraiser. It's called the Kids Bird Feeder Event, where you build a bird feeder. Mm-hmm. You get a bird feeder for $20. You get to build your own bird feeder and get 20-pound bag of seed.
Oh, nice.
Ace Hardware in Robbinsdale.
Okay.
So
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So that all those proceeds will go to the 10,000 Ice Angler Project.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Danny, how about you?
I'm ready to do some tip-ups.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you're going to sleep this winter for once.
I don't know. I don't hibernate in winter.
Danny's going to be out there on 2 inches of ice. Man.
I will. I actually will. I mean, maybe 2, but, no matter what, you got to be safe,
I love Danny a lot. You're a little thinner than we are.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Danny can get out there on 2 inches of ice. I don't know.
I think tip-up's going to be something different for me.
Okay.
From out of states, because I travel a lot.
Yeah.
I've been in North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, obviously Minnesota, my own state, Wisconsin. So I want to do a lot of more tip-ups. A lot of states, you can set up more tip-ups than Minnesota. And it's been interesting. And with the new tip-up that we're having coming here in Clam, it's the lighthouse, right?
Yeah, the watchtower.
The watchtower. That's going to be interesting. I like that so much. It's because night fishing, and we got people driving snowmobile, they don't see it. And we have something that they can see from far away and not run us over on an accident because they didn't know we were there, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be a really great thing to me and everybody else. If you haven't checked on the website, it's there right now. It's available too.
Yeah.
So that's going to be something I will be buying 4, because some state allow you to use 4 lines, and that's going to be something. It's going to be fun.
I'm just trying to visualize the Danny Vu standing in one spot and watching tip-ups.
Waiting for a tip-up to go up.
Is that a
I'm going to bring my DJ set.
I can't picture Danny Vu staying in one spot for more than about a half a second.
Sitting there waiting.
I became patient. Last year it was fun, but now just something came and new tools. It's gonna be great.
Oh, I love it.
It's gonna be great.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Power fishing on the ice.
And just start running.
That's what it is. Power fishing on the ice, man. That's awesome.
Travis, how about you?
Yeah. So I got a couple of things. One, my Tut Outdoors. I'm growing in that content, and I'm really enjoying making the content that I'm doing now. Seeing the quality of it grow from each year. So I look at my stuff from last year that I was really proud of, and then I look at it this year. I'm like, I know how to make that better.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's just one thing I like to re-up on my own. So I'm really excited for the ideas I have for this next upcoming ice season. The other thing is, and you can probably attest to this, is my oldest son is now really getting into it. Where my kids they would like to come, but they'll jig and then they go play with snow or something. But my 9-year-old,
he's dialed.
He wants to take the Marco, and he wants to go whole hop now, and I just sit there and watch, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That was last year, the last month I saw him start doing that, and I was like, all right, I get it now. I see.
It's over, man.
Yeah.
It is over.
So I'm really excited to see him this season now with that.
So now you're not alone no more.
Oh, yeah, 100%, right?
So Tut Outdoors on all platforms.
Yeah.
YouTube, social media, Facebook, Instagram. Okay.
Yep, it's on all
Tut
of them.
Outdoors.
Tut Outdoors, yep.
All right. That is awesome. Gentlemen, thank you so much. I hope that we all get to spend some time on the ice together at some point this winter. I think that'd be an absolute riot. And can't thank you guys enough for what you've done. Seriously. Go have fun. Everything you've done and everything you've earned, you deserved. And just keep running with it.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, too.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I think we got time for one more group. And I think we see two lovely victims. What, Braden, you can't stand over there by yourself. Tony, you coming over here or what? You got it, guys. I voluntold Tony Mariotti. I think he's trying to actually get some work done. And I'm like, get over here. We can get probably one more person if somebody else is waiting, because this might be our last group.
I don't think there was anybody else out there. I was just trying to sneak away.
I think we're actually like out of time, but we're fine. 5 minutes. Oh, I just got the 5-minute heads up from Addie, so that's just fine. Braden, Tony, thanks for joining us. Tony, before we jump into a couple questions, you said you were in Wisconsin this morning. You have to be in Fargo tonight.
Just keep traveling,
Dude,
getting ready for ice season.
If you're listening to this or watching, that is dedication to Clam. Like we are on his mind as he's trying to just survive.
That's right. Started in La Crosse, and on our way back, stopped at Clam, and I'll be swinging by DL, swapping out vehicles, and hopping over to a hockey game in Fargo tonight.
Oh, dude. And you're the coolest of the Raymonds. We got Braden here. Your dad's running around someplace. He's going crazy. Oh, yeah. But this is awesome. I always love this event, Clam Pro Day. Tons of new cool products out there. I've been asking some cool questions. Both of you have worked a ton of retail events. Yeah. Quite a bit for us. Both of you are phenomenal at selling. With all due respect, Tony, you're twice the age of him. So am I. You're learning from some of the best, dude. Like your dad's awesome. You've probably worked some events with Tony over the years. You've seen it. It's awesome. We've seen it grow. Here's the thing about pro staff. Our jobs, right, is to engage with people. It's promotional.
Yep.
There's so much, there's such a stereotype at times where it's like professional, right? You need to be good at fishing. You need to be good at fishing. You both are. But your ability to teach and educate and communicate is so awesome. I think it's wonderful. So that being said, here we are. You're working an in-store event or a show this winter, right? Because I know you're going to be at them. Customer walks up and they're like, I can spend my money on the amount of money. We'll preface doesn't matter, but they walk up to you and say, I can buy one Clam product from this store today or from this show. What would you talk them into buying?
For me, I have for years and years since the inception, the Jason Mitchell meat sticks, the dead meat series. If you're an avid panfish angler, if you're wanting to chase some big crappies, some big bluegills, I definitely recommend a quality rod like the meat stick. And they're affordable for anybody's budget if you're looking for a rod. That's probably what I sell the number one.
A good rod. And that stood the test of time. That meat stick has been around for a long time.
Yep.
And catches a ton of fish. So good quality rod, good bite detection, sensitive. Absolutely. Yep. I couldn't disagree. Braden.
I believe it all depends on what they already have.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I could ever recommend is safety equipment.
Yeah.
Can't stress that enough. I know I have buddies that I'll drag out early ice fishing, and I make sure that I always buy extra throw ropes, and I make sure everybody has one and everybody has ice picks. So that would be the first thing I would recommend is a throw rope or a pair of ice picks. Otherwise, as far as rods go, I would side with the Jason Mitchell meat stick. Also the Drop Elite.
The Spooler Elite? Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite. That is hands down my favorite reel from Clam. And also, if they've got rods, they've got reels, because, some people, they're already set up or they are set on a certain brand of reel or rod. I like to point them towards the pinhead minnow because you're never until something new comes out, I don't think you'll ever see something better as far as a panfish or an all-around lure than a pinhead minnow.
It's caught a few fish. So here's the young gun.
You are speaking Matt Johnson's language.
Analytically taking everything. Well, the first thing I do is I'd figure out what they need. Okay, I think we've taught him pretty darn well.
Yep, I think he's probably been influenced a little bit on that Pinhead and Pinhead Pro. I know that's one of Matt's go-tos.
Yeah, I ate one for breakfast. Both of you have been awesome. This is a whole lot of fun. I know we're crunching on time. We're getting yelled at. But before we sign off, tell your fans, everybody listening, what are one of your personal goals for this ice fishing season? And or do you have some type of send-off message as we conclude this podcast?
Go ahead, Braden.
I'm going to beat that 16-inch crappie this year.
I hope so.
I broke the 15 last year. I'm going to break 16 this year.
You are going to do it because I know your ambition and your level of skill, dude, and you got the right crew with you.
Perfect. And that's a great goal. I think for me, it's just to get out and introduce new anglers to the ice. That's one of my goals every season is to get some new ice anglers out. And, with social media, I've met a bunch of new people that maybe had questions or they want to experience things. So we're going to spend some time getting new people out on the ice.
I love it. Both great answers. Both of you, wonderful job. Appreciate everything. Seriously, this is going to be a great ice fishing season. I'm pumped up. We're going to have good ice. Everything's pointing towards a good ice season, lots of it, cold weather, the fish better beware. Well, hey, both of you get to sign us off. So this is the last group for this podcast today.
Perfect.
We got to get to go.
I can hear Addie in the background.
They're starting it already. We're going to be late, but it's all good. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. It's going to be a great ice fishing season. Podcast here at Clam Outdoors Pro Day. Signing out.